Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. They saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce next, man, right after Diddy and them. So they saying Beyonce trying to flee the country and all of that stuff. So there's something going on, man. Something going on. So let's see what they talking about, man. Let's see what they talking about.
Y'all, it looks like Beyonce will not be hanging around for the fallout that's about to come after the lawsuit that was filed against The Dream by his former protege. Both Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z are closely linked to The Dream and are mentioned in the lawsuit, which means that this is the second man in their inner circle who has been exposed for some horrible things in only a couple of months. Well, the sources are saying that the Fed...
Y'all know Dream be writing them bangers. Y'all think he fell off the scene. Nah, he been writing them bangers for people. Future used to write for Beyonce and all that. But I think Beyonce got that bag for people to write them songs for.
Are getting closer and closer to Jay-Z by taking down his circle. And Beyonce is becoming paranoid. She is allegedly packing up to run and is already making moves because she is reading the writing on the wall. And it is not looking good. And we all know if Jay-Z really is next, it's going down. Because that man has also been accused of doing some horrible things. Girl.
I remember that. Because y'all remember Foxy Brown was nothing but 16. Foxy Brown was 16. Yep.
Every single time we think that the situation in Hollywood couldn't possibly get any worse, it gets even worse than we could ever imagine. Child, Cat Williams was right when he said that 2024 was really the year of reckoning.
Period.
Hey.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies.
Cat said TG Jakes, he could get it too.
will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Right.
The truth is the light.
This whole thing started with Diddy, and now it's like a domino effect because so many men in Hollywood have been exposed for either being creepy or being aggressive toward women. It's a horror story unfolding in real time, and this time, rapper The Dream was just exposed for being yet another Diddy. And at this point, we have to start wondering what on earth is going on in the industry. The lawsuit was brought against him by his former artist, Chinaz Monroe. And boy, did she lay it out. To put into perspective just how serious this is, Chinaz is being represented by the same lawyers who represented Cassie in her lawsuit against Diddy. So y'all know that things are really, really bad. And The Dream is about to get smoked because y'all know that Cassie's lawyers do not play. Chinaz is from the Netherlands, but she moved to the US in 2014 to pursue her dreams of becoming a star. She claimed that people working on behalf of The Dream reached...
Another one of them pursuit people. I'm telling everybody who pursues a career in this industry already know what goes on behind the scenes. You're doing your research. Bruh, do you know how many Hollywood exposed videos are online? So you mean to tell me you're doing all your research on the music industry? You got all these videos on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere exposing Hollywood, and you get in there, you don't know. The writings are on the wall, man. Y'all pursuers, y'all just be independent, bro. Independent is the new thing. That's the new wave. Independent.
Out to her on social media to tell her that The Dream was interested in working with her. So she moved to Atlanta because she thought that her life was about to change and that she was about to get her big break. Unfortunately for her, things didn't exactly work out that way. And according to the court documents, under the guise of pursuing a legitimate recording and publishing contract with Miss Monroe, Dream lured the young and vulnerable artist into a violent and manipulative relationship filled with physical assault, violent SA, and horrific psychological manipulation. The lawsuit claimed that The Dream would make many high promises, like making her a star like Beyoncé and Rihanna, since he frequently wrote for both superstars. Instead, it was another Cassie and Diddy situation, and instead of making Chinaz a superstar like he promised, he chose to use her for his own selfish purposes. Even worse, he promised to have her open on Beyoncé's tour, forcing her to diet and exercise excessively to prepare for the tour, for which he never planned for her to open in the first place. I don't think he even spoke to Beyonce about it, and he probably had some weird fetish that he wanted to fulfill by putting Shanaz on the treadmill. The lawsuits went on to claim that instead of helping her with her career, Dream used Miss Mangrove for his base desires, which manifested in violent, intimate acts and vicious psychological torture. For example, Dream locked Miss Mangrove in a dark room adjacent to a recording studio, violently having intimacy with her and then leaving her alone, undressed in the dark for hours on end, then returning to her to have with her and demand that she tell him she loved him. Oh girl, this lawsuit went on to list several instances of the Dream mistreating Shanaz, listing some horrific incidents.
I gotta look her up. Y'all ever heard of Miss Shanaz? Mangrove, Shanaz? I never heard of her. Yeah, she probably gonna have to change her name before she become a superstar.
Dream forced Miss Mangrove to drink excessive amounts of drinks by roughly pulling her head back by her hair and pouring alcohol down her throat. Dream frequently strangled Miss Mangrove during aggressive sex, sometimes with his hands and once using the collar of her dress. On multiple occasions, Dream choked Miss Mangrove so intensely that she almost lost consciousness. As horrible as that is, it is not that surprising because we have known for a while now that he likes to put his hands on women. When his ex-girlfriend was pregnant with their child in 2014, he was arrested for roughing her up. 10 years later, he is being hit with the same charges, and it's sad to see that nothing has changed, but not surprising. The lawsuit also claimed that the Dream would record Shanaz without her permission, and he would use the videos to blackmail her into staying in line, or he would ruin her, a lot like what Diddy was doing.
Y'all remember that video that dude dropped? Was like they be getting the artists intoxicated, and then they record them, and then they put the contract in front of them. Let that artist talk about he ain't signing the contract. They be like, yo, pop in that tape. Yo, show him the tape, man. Show him what he did last night, man. Yeah, let him know what he did. His legs was up in the air last night. Let him know. That's how they be getting people.
She also claimed that he used his professional relationship with Beyonce to manipulate her and keep her in check. The document said he regularly used Miss Mangrove's admiration for Beyonce as a way to manipulate Miss Mangrove, telling her that the only reason he achieved such great success with Beyonce is because they created a sanctuary together, which allowed him to know Beyonce in a way that others could not, and consequently, he could write the best songs for her. He also told her that if she wanted to reach the same level of success as Beyonce, she needed to become as close to or closer to him than Beyonce. He said that meant that Miss Mangrove should ask for and follow his advice on everything, rely on him to be her main confidant, and limit her inner circle to only those people he approved of and trusted. This was clearly a ploy for him to alienate her from anyone who would have seen through his BS and helped her escape his manipulation. The lawsuit also said Dream led Miss Mangrove to believe through manipulation and coercion that if she allowed him to completely control every aspect of her life, they could create the ultimate sanctuary that would surpass anything he accomplished with Beyonce or Rihanna. When she asked him what he meant by sanctuary, he would say stuff like, "I'll let you know after we win 10 Grammys together. Right now, you just have to be free and let me undress you emotionally so I can know what's underneath your heart." Say what now? He was allegedly so controlling that he would
Hey, if he, hey, them dudes who be writing songs and can sing, man, boy, they be tricking them females up. They know the perfect words. It's almost like witchcraft. They know the perfect word and the perfect note to their songs and everything just to get a female, bro. I'm telling you.
Text her stuff like, "You belong to me now. I'm your mother. I'm your father," and everything. Now, this is where it gets even shadier. Y'all remember how Cassie said in her lawsuit that Diddy was surrounded by enablers who allegedly helped him hurt her and then look the other way? Well, according to Shanaz, this was also the case with the Dream, because his mistreatment of her was enabled by his record label, Contra Paris. And do y'all want to guess who is co-owner of Contra Paris? Jay-Z. That's who. Shanaz's lawsuit said his depraved behavior was facilitated by his record label, Contra Paris LLC, as well as by Epic Records, the label that Dream convinced to invest in Miss Mangrove, despite the fact that he never intended to truly support her career trajectory, but instead wanted corporate funding to assist in his person transferring venture. The result of Dream's acts was that Miss Mangrove's career was upended. Her music was taken from her without any explanation. Contra Paris never provided her any compensation, and every attempt to revive her career has been hijacked by Dream and those who support support him. So not only did the label enable the dream to hurt her, but they also took away her music and prevented her from making it big in the industry, which is just incredibly cruel. And at this point, we need to have a conversation about Jay-Z and why so many people in his inner circle are being exposed for
Man, it's gonna be leading up to Jay, because Jay-Z is the big fish, bro. It's gonna be leading up to him. Y'all just stay tuned, bro. It's coming. It's coming. And she should have known. She seen it. She seen the writings on the wall when she first came in. Like, oh, because you know, God send you little clues and hints of like what's right and what's wrong. Like, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, unfortunately, you know, we ignore those red flags. You know, but let me know y'all thoughts. What y'all think, man? Y'all think Jay-Z about to get it? What y'all think? Y'all think this just another video? Man, it's 2024. A lot of these bandits about to be exposed, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Big Kiss signing out, man. I'm gone.